another new study, one that requires a secretary not at all squeamish.
Can you squeeze me in now?
I think the challenge with tackling this first episode was how do you take such a massive amount of material and sort of distill it? Masters of Sex is about two people, Masters and Johnson, who were sexual revolutionaries. The thing that we find most fascinating is the sort of evolution of sex from the 50s.
There are libraries on how babies are born and not a single study on how babies are made.
We're pretty fastidious about the facts on our show. In terms of the characters, we felt we really want to represent them. And the great news was we didn't have to embellish because they're so fascinating in their own right.
You'll make love to me. You'll let me do everything to you. I do it because I love you.
Once you get onto the subject of sex, you are immediately into the subject of love, and you're into the subject of intimacy. And this was, to me, a very important scene, which is this man has had the tables turned on him, and he is having a sexual relationship with a woman who doesn't really feel the need to invest emotionally, and he simply cannot comprehend it. And it just erupts in this fury. It was very important to me that she slug him right back, which is what I would do. When we first set that script out, I had a lot of women say to me, well, this is just an outrage. I thought, well, you don't understand the historical context where violence towards women was much more commonplace then than it is now, and there wasn't a societal understanding of how wrong that is.
Make yourselves comfortable. We need to move through all 4 stages so we can monitor the response.
I love the Adam and Eve scene. Here are these two innocents that are put in this sort of laboratory and find one another and have this sexual experience. What the focus is not on the actual sex, which you really realize quickly, is the focus is on the two of them, Masters and Johnson, watching it.
Two of us should undertake the research ourselves.
Have sex with our patients.
And we should undertake the research with each other.
Virginia Johnson, she's just at sea. What's going to happen? What should she say? And in fact, the next episode is very much about her trying to figure out how can I possibly respond to this proposition and what does it mean? And so what you realize, sex is Pandora's box. It opens up and you can't control it.